Hello everybody, Shift Your Mindset here. Today I want to talk about triggers. What are triggers? What they do? Where they come from? And what you can do about it. Triggers are something inside your body where you get most of the time a feeling that's not good. For example, when I say something to you and you feel offended or you feel hurt or fear or whatever, something inside you gets triggered. And in our subconsciousness, I'm getting triggered by something falling here. Not getting angry, just laughing. But when you get triggered, most of the time it's something someone says to you. For example, I don't like you. I don't like your blue hair. I don't like being around you. That can hurt if someone is saying that to you. But is it the person who's talking to you, who's triggering you? Is that person to blame? Or is something inside yourself getting triggered? For some people, maybe it's a difficult one because they think, yeah, but he did that and he said that and she said that. Yes, someone said it to you. But is that person to blame? Or is he or she just a messenger? Because most of the time, we're angry with someone who says something about us or to us. And you get a reaction, you feel it inside, and your response is immediately. But if you think for a moment what the person is saying, is it because he or she is saying something? Or is something inside me getting triggered and I can solve that problem? Is someone the messenger or is someone to blame who speaks to you in a certain way? For example, if I say, I hate your blue hair. Are you getting mad at me? Are you triggered now? Do you feel something? I think 99.9% doesn't feel triggered at all because they don't have blue hair like me. I don't have blue hair. So if someone is saying something to me and you don't apply it on yourself, you don't get triggered. For example, another example. If I insult you, do you get triggered? Do you get angry? Do you feel fear or frustration? Or are you being hurt? Most of the time we are. But what if I insult you in my native language? For example, je bent waardeloos. Jij stelt niks voor. Ik wil niet bij jou in de buurt zijn. Ik haat je. Je bent het laagste van het laagste op aarde. I insulted you right now in a different language. Were you insulted? No. Maybe you tried to hear what I was talking about. Maybe you were laughing at me because I was insulting you in my own native language. But you weren't insulted at all. Why? because you didn't understand the words. The words I was talking to you, you didn't give a meaning to those words. It meant nothing to you, so it flew away. Hits the ground before it hits you. So, with this example, we can establish the person who is talking to you, who's insulting you, or is someone who's triggering a feeling inside you, is just the messenger, not the problem. When I drove to the supermarket this morning, I was a little bit too close to another car in front of me, so there was a light on the dashboard blinking that I was too close, that I have to keep my distance a little bit more. And that's a notification. That's the same as someone is saying something to you and you feel triggered. You have to thank that person. I thank my car for reminding me that I was too close to another car in front of me. So instead of getting frustrated or angry, oh yeah, no, I'm too close at that car, be thankful for those notifications in life that someone is helping you at that moment. See it as help and not being attacked. Because triggers is something inside of yourself, and it's an opportunity for us to deal with it. Not to stuff it away. Not let the negative emotions control us, but know there is something inside us. Maybe we didn't know what it is, because it's what I said, in our subconscious. It just does things. In our consciousness, we can feel, we can analyze what it is. But the subconsciousness doesn't analyze anything. It's a big storage. And triggers are there. And every time we get triggered by someone or something can happen, like me in the car this morning. Something can happen and then the reaction is there. But it's just a messenger for us. So if you get triggered, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So we have to switch all the things we learned during the social conditionings when we were growing up. But we get triggered because when we were born, the first year of our being here on earth, we doesn't have problems with the social conditioning yet. A baby is just a baby. He's in the present moment and he doesn't give meaning to things, what is happening. So if he wants to have food, he cries. But we are taught by the society, by our parents, by our caretakers, whoever was taking care of us, that you have to be silent. That if you get loud, it's not appropriate. That it's not good to be loud. So what we are doing is we're stuffing things in our body and we're putting on like fake masks. When we go out the door, we are another person than we are in our private life. We even take on other clothes when we are outside in the society, and when we go home, I can be myself. So your pajamas are coming on, comfortable clothing, but when we go out, we are someone else. Many times we put on a fake mask just to fit in the society. Oh, I think they want me to be this, and we are pleasing other people's. We're putting on smiles while we're not happy. How it's going? How are you? Oh, I'm good, and you. But you're not feeling good. So we're stuffing a lot of things in our body away, and we don't want to go to that. So when someone says something, what you're not happy about, you get triggered, you get angry, you get frustrated. But that are clues in life that you can do some work on yourself. So be thankful for those triggers. I know it's not easy. Because the other day my wife triggered me in something because she was talking to me in a condescending way. And I hate that, because that's talking to me as if I'm a little child who doesn't know anything. So I got triggered by it. But we had a beautiful conversation where it immediately became clear that I was triggered and she was just the messenger helping me. Because when I go back to in my life, I go to certain age when my father was talking to me in that way. And I couldn't do it right in his eyes. So he talked to me like I was not paying attention, and he was explaining me stuff to how to fix my bicycle. And I was paying attention, I was just not looking at the bike and him. And I was a little bit everywhere, but I was listening. And at the end, he thought I was not listening. So he get mad at me. So what's that doing with me? He's talking to me in a condescending way. Because he didn't thought of me that I was paying attention, that I don't liked it, that I don't want it to be there, stuff like that. But that's what I store in my body. Because on multiple occasions, people were talking to me in my youth in a condescending way. As if I knew nothing, I'm not good enough. It's all about self-worth, self-worthiness. So I got triggered the other day by my wife on that point. And then you have two choices. You're gonna attack the person in front of you, and it's never gonna work, because then it's going back and forth. Or the other way, the other party is keeping his mouth shut, walks away, whatever. But you get tension. And for me it helped that I could go back to the times that people were talking to me in a condescending way. And you have various techniques for letting go your triggers. Key is letting go. Not just being nice for them. Oh, okay, it was not good, but yeah, no, it's good, and I embrace the feeling and stuff like that. That's also a possibility, but it's a short-term possibility, short-term fix. But you have to let it go, and you can let it go because it's creating a split in your body, and you get in a tug of war because I want to do this, but no, I'm doing that. I want to go out, but no, I'm gonna Netflix. So that tug of war is constantly being a part of our life. And the trigger, you have to embrace it. You have to feel it. Not with your mind, but you have to feel it. You have to feel it, that you feel sad, that you feel neglected, that you as a kid or whatever, what situation also, doesn't matter. And if you feel it, then not putting a meaning to it. Not think you can get it away easily, but you have to breathe into it and feel it. And just let it go. Don't blame yourself, don't blame the others. You don't have to forgive yourself, you don't have to forgive the others. But you have to stay for a little while in that feeling. Just feel what it's doing with you. You feel the sensations. If you get triggered, you feel maybe your vein pulsating in your neck, or you're becoming red, or you feel tingling body. That sensations give you data to explore. And the best thing you can do is explore your own data when you're getting triggered, because that's the goal you want to dig up. Because it's difficult to become aware what's in your subconscious, because you don't know that every time. But if you ask yourself the right questions, why am I triggered? Okay, why am I feeling sad? Because of that. Okay, why? There's a lot of questions you can, and then you get more to the bottom of where the problem is. That problem is the gold you want to dig up. Because if you're just being comfortable in being you, you can let go of the things that trigger you. You're just gonna live. You're just gonna live. So start living, people. This is what I want to say about the triggering, what triggers are and where they come from. And just notice next couple of days, if something is triggering you, just practice. Just practice. What is it saying? Why is this triggering me? Where does it come from? Why? Follow the path down, all the way as deep as you can go. On the surface level in the beginning, it's all good. It's all good. But just become aware of that the trigger is in yourself. And in yourself are also all the answers of all the problems you have. And what is better than someone says something to you and you're not offended by it? That you're not hurt? That you're not frustrated? That you have no fear? But that you just say, hey, I'm me, I'm living my life, and I'm happy with myself. And you can say all what you want. Things can go wrong around you, but you're just stable, living your life and just enjoy the experiences you get. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, I'm glad. And if you want to share it with others, just do. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a blessed day, everybody. See you next time.